My name's Yvette. I'm here with Dr. Erin Mannen. So, Dr. Mannen, would you like to introduce yourself to the students for Bronco Day?
Hi, I'm Erin Mannen. I'm a new assistant professor starting at Boise State this summer. So I'm super excited to be moving to Boise and to relocate my laboratory. What else do you want to know?
So, what made you choose Boise, and what do you love about Boise State?
Sure. So I have a really, very nice job lab that's doing some really cool research here in Arkansas right now. But one thing that was really missing in my personal life and also my professional life was proximity to the mountains and outdoor adventures and kind of that Mountain West culture. So I was really excited for the opportunity to look at Boise for myself and for my family. And then from a professional perspective, I'm excited to get back into an engineering school. So I've been in a medical school these past 3 years and I've had a wonderful experience, but I've really missed the involvement with engineering students on a day-to-day basis. So I'm super excited to be joining the faculty and to be able to interact again daily with engineering students.
Well, we're excited to have you to come to Boise State. So, next question is, well, now that you talked a little bit about your lab, what exactly do you do in your lab?
Sure. So I have a Baby Biomechanics Lab. So what does that mean? So biomechanics is when you basically look at the body as a machine. So as a mechanical engineer, the body is my machine. I want to know how it moves and what makes it move and how it works, right? So in our lab, we do that but with looking at babies. Not very many people or many labs look at babies and baby biomechanics. So specifically, we're interested in how babies move and use their muscles from a safety perspective and then from a musculoskeletal development perspective. So kind of two areas that we're looking into using baby biomechanics to improve safety and to improve musculoskeletal development.
Oh, well, that's exciting. I know this is an additional question, but what got you into this field?
Sure. So I had babies, and that's how it started. As a young mom and a nerd, I started asking questions about how these different products that my baby was put in were impacting his safety and his musculoskeletal development. And when I looked into the literature, I really couldn't find any scientific-based answers for my questions. So I figured, as a younger female in mechanical engineering, if I'm not going to try to answer these questions, who will? And so that really is what got me started asking these questions, and then collaborations with different clinicians and medical professionals really showed the importance of this work and led me down this path to basically build my career in this new baby biomechanics field.
That's amazing. I can't wait to see it come on campus. So my next question is, do you hire undergrads? And if so, what do they do in your lab?
Sure. So that's a great question. I was an undergraduate research assistant from about my first week on campus as a new freshman at the University of Kansas. So I love having undergrads in our lab. Since I'm on a medical campus currently, we invite engineering interns who are engineers, at local colleges around the area into our labs throughout the year and then throughout the summer to help with data collections, data processing, data analysis, and have had quite a bit of success in integrating those students into our biomechanics lab. So I'm super passionate about undergraduates in the lab. I think that's a place where they do belong. And I hope to have lots of opportunities for them to be involved in research with my graduate students and with my postdocs and myself in our Baby Biomechanics Lab.
Oh, that's awesome. Great to have you. And then last question is, if you could put yourself back to when you were an undergrad and you could give yourself any type of advice, what advice would you give yourself?
That's a great question. So again, as a female in engineering, we kind of have this problem in being perfectionists. And there's some really great things about being a perfectionist. You'll do great work. But as an engineer, you can't be a perfectionist. And that was a lesson that I think was really hard for me to learn. And so as a freshman, looking back at me as a freshman, I would just encourage my younger self that it's okay to fail, and that messing up and doing things incorrectly is only going to help you. And it's honestly, it's a part of engineering. So being able to be comfortable with failing and learning from failure is something that I wish I would have learned earlier. I'm still working on it. My husband will tell you I'm quite good at it now, at failing, but it is a lifelong lesson. And I think that if I could have learned that earlier, that failing isn't the end of the world, that I will learn from it, and that it's part of the process, I think that would have helped me, encourage me, and make me feel like I do belong in engineering, and that it's just part of how our profession works.
That's great. Thank you. And then do you have any additional thoughts? So Bronco Day is a big recruiting day for Boise State. So do you have anything that you want to tell the students?
I mean, oh, there's an airplane outside. I wish that I could be there, as part of a part of recruiting day, because I feel like I've just been recruited to Boise State too. So I wish I could share in the excitement that I'm feeling, that my family's feeling, in moving to Boise and becoming part of the Boise State family. Like I mentioned, I haven't even officially started at Boise State yet, but I already feel like I'm part of the family, part of the team, and I'm so excited to join the faculty in mechanical and biomedical engineering, because I've found them just to be an amazing group of people, and I'm really honored to be part of it.
Well, it's awesome. We can't wait to have you. So we're super excited. And like I said, so, this is kind of funny because Bronco Day, this is the first time Bronco Day is going virtual. So you're kind of there anyways. So
perfect. Good.
We appreciate your time. And I just want to say, go Broncos.
Go Broncos. Thank you.